Students, welcome to the class everyone. Now, in today's class, I am going to teach you what is democracy and why democracy. Yes, before starts with the chapter, I think if I tell you the word democracy, yes, everyone come across with the famous definition which was given by Abraham Lincoln. Yes, democracy is our government of the people, by the people and for the people. Yes, now background, that is previous chapter, some stories we have seen related with the democracy, differences between democratic and non-democratic. This chapter, what is democracy and its feature, and after that we can distinguish democratic and non-democratic country. Democracy is a most prevalent form of government and expanding more countries. What are the reasons behind this? So in this chapter we are going to cover these points. Now, what are the major aspects? Where did the word democracy originate? What is democracy? That is, you'll be learning about what is the meaning of democracy and definition of democracy. And then, what are the features of democracy? And fourth, merits and demerits of democracy and difference between democratic and non-democratic form government. At the last, democracy, that is direct and indirect democracy. In this, you will be learning many stories which connects with democratic as well as non-democratic. We are going to connect with some case study about different nations. Which are the countries we are going to see? Myanmar, army rule. Chile, Pinochet rule. Nepal and Saudi, monarchy. Pakistan, military, Pervez Musharraf. Poland and Iraq, USSR and USA external. China, Communist Party, that is one party. Mexico, PRI, Insti Revo Party, Zimbabwe, Mugabe president. Yes, now, what is democracy? The word democracy has been derived from the Greek word demokratia. Demokratia, what is meant by demos? Demo is nothing means, demos tells about, demos means people. Yes, kratia means rule. So that's what we are calling democratic is nothing but people rule. I will repeat again, the word democracy has been derived from the Greek word demokratia. Demos means people, kratia means rule. So that's what democracy, we are calling it as a people rule. This word democracy has been derived from the word Greek. What is democracy? People also have the power to remove the representative if they are not functioning his or her duty properly. So what is meant by democracy? A power, full power, it's with people. People have the power to remove the representative if they were not doing their work properly or if they were not functioning his or her duty properly. We'll be calling it as a democracy. I've told you already what is democracy. According to Abraham Lincoln, one of the greatest president of USA, defined democracy as government of the people, by the people, for the people. What is democracy? People, power, democracy. That's what I've just told you. People have power to choose representative. So, a democracy is a form of government where people has the power to choose his or her representative. How we can choose them? We can choose them by vote. Now, features of democracy. In a democracy, the final decision making power must rest with those who elected by the people. So, in this features, each and every features, we are going to connect with the country. Yes, which different country. That's what I have just told you in this case study. We are going to look at with different countries. So in the first feature, in a democracy, the final decision making power must rest with those who elected by the people. So in this first feature, I am going to connect with the thing which has happened in Pakistan, the rule of Pervez Musharraf. Yes, then the second, a democracy must be based on free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. Yes, I'll repeat again. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. So in the second feature, we are going to connect with China. Third feature, in a democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. In this third feature, going to connect with Saudi Arabia. Next, a democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional law and citizen rights. So, in this fourth feature, we are going to connect with Zimbabwe. Yes, so the opposition party are allowed to function freely before and after the election. The democratic government are based on fundamental principles of political equality. So these are the features of democracy. I have told you already, each and every features we are going to connect with the country. The first feature, in a democracy, the final decision making power must rest with those who are elected by the people. Second, a democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. In a democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. Next, a democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional law and citizens' rights. The opposition party are allowed to function freely before and after the election. So, the democratic government are based on fundamental principles of political equality. So, in this concept, I have told you about what is democracy, what are the definition of democracy, and definition of Abraham Lincoln democracy, and then why we need democracy and what are the features of democracy.